I wanted to do. They did the thing, but in a weird way. In a weird way. It's very weird.
Did you expect anything less?
No, I actually expect them to do right. I'm like, oh, they're gonna fix it. They're gonna do right. Nah. Just botch the hell out of it. So Collision starts off with everybody in the back. They doing a little back and forth thing, and then Pac just walks up to Orange Cassidy and is like, "Yo, me and you, I want to fight you." Okay. And I don't know why the fuck he said this because it threw me the fuck off. Because he goes, "Yeah, you leave the Death Riders at home, and then you leave the Don Callis family at home." Like the fuck? What?
What?
That's that's what Orange said. Like I was so confused. I was like, why did Orange say that? Like I was like, neither one of them is part of the Don Callis family. So what the fuck was that about?
For some odd reason, I think that was done on purpose just to fuck with people. You know how Orange is.
I know, but like it just was so random. So they're gonna have a match on Dynamite. Then we had the MWO versus Jay Lethal and the Bulldog Hollies.
Mm.
So MWO gets a win. After the match, like Matt Menard is trying to talk to Daniel Garcia. And he just keeps trying to talk to him. He's like, look at me, Danny. Look at me. Danny, look at me.
That was
So
funny to
Danny
me.
said, dude, this shit was so funny because like he tells him, yo, he's like, yo, I loved you, man. I loved you, but you're a loser. And if I would have hang out with you, I would have been a loser too. I hang out with these guys and I start winning. Like maybe you should think about changing, or you could end up like that parasite over there. And he pointed to Nigel McGuinness, and John Moxley had the best reaction because he's like, "Damn, that shit was fucking hilarious."
I mean, he's not necessarily wrong because dude's supposed to have been retired years ago, and he basically leached off of Danny.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is about Daniel Garcia. It's something about him. Like I'm not even believing he's a threat. Like it just feels like it just doesn't feel right. Like it's something about him just doesn't feel like a threat. He just feels like a guy. It just doesn't feel like he doesn't feel threatening. Like I know he could like probably choke somebody out and beat like he's a great wrestler, but you're in the Death Riders. Like at least those guys feel threatening. They're silly, but they feel threatening. It's like Daniel Garcia just feels like I'm here, but I'm afraid to be here. Like that's not how it should feel.
I'm gonna break it down to you, and hopefully you feel the same way I do.
Hmm.
When he first started the Red Death, when he was on his own, was he
Hmm.
intimidating to you?
No,
When he joined Daddy Magic and them, like not the other things, just Daddy Magic and Cool Hand or whatever. Was he intimidating to you?
no,
When he joined the first iteration of the Jericho Jerk Off Society, was he intimidating to you?
no,
Whatever the hell he did after that, was he intimidating to you?
no.
You see what I'm saying? He never was like intimidating.
But like you're with the MWO, you're supposed to be kind of intimidating.
He's gonna be X-Pac from the NWO, where like he gets
He
fucked
already
up.
had one at Wheeler Useless.
Yeah, now he's the new Wheeler.
Like it just feels so off to me. It just feels like he's scared to be there, and he just like doesn't feel right. Like maybe in like 2 months he'll just like feel like a normal person, but right now it just feels so weird to me.
Like, okay, I'll break it down again, right? Wheeler, like he's not that intimidating either, right? At
Hmm.
least he took out Brian with a plastic bag and whatever. You know what I mean? That was kind of like, what the fuck? We kind of expected it, but what the fuck still? What had Danny done? He botched the fucking move when he turned heel.
Yeah, and I just feel like it's like I'm gonna give it time, But in 2 months, I'm like, it doesn't work. It's not working for me.
I'm not even gonna give it that. It doesn't work.
Okay. So then we had fucking Nick Wayne segment in the back, and they're talking about his foot, and the doctor says, you're 80% healed. And Nick Wayne goes, you know what? You got that off of WebMD. I'm leaving and I'm gonna get a better doctor. And
You
then,
said
but the funny
80%
part about
like
it is he
healed
had a boot up,
without about
and I
Randy.
thought he was gonna walk perfectly. I'm like, all right, he's gonna walk fine. He's gonna be fine. He starts limping. I'm like, dude, like you're not healed. It was
Not
fucked up.
not at all.
Like I was like, oh, he's just gonna start walking normally because like he's healed. No, he just starts limping. I'm like, dude, the fuck are you mad about?
No, when they said the 80% thing, I started thinking about old school Randy.
He's not old school Randy. He's nowhere close.
Oh no, definitely not. It just the 80% line got me.
Then we had Anna Jay versus Baby Hater. And at first I was like, oh, Jamie's gonna win. And like Anna's no threat. Then like the last about 5 minutes of it, Anna was a threat, and I'm like, holy shit, Anna's a threat?
Who knew?
Yeah, like I definitely was like, yeah, she's no threat. And then she just started kicking Jamie's ass. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I liked it. I was like, damn, like, because I was really down to Anna. And she shook her hand, and that was that. So then we had fucking Max Caster in the back, and he gets confronted by Big Bill and Brian Keefe, and they challenge him, and he challenged him, and they challenge a tag team match for the acclaim. So Lexi goes, for the acclaim, he goes, listen, we're not the acclaim. Because Bowens walks up, he goes, we're not the acclaim. And then, then they go, you know what? The match is accepted. And then fucking Max Caster just goes, "You stupid idiot," and just walks away because she called him the acclaim again. I was like, "Why do I like Max Caster now? Like, what the fuck happened? Like, this is a bizarro world because I'm a fan of Max Caster."
It's certain individuals go heel and then you like them more. You know what I mean? Like they're supposed to be irritating, but a lot of time they're not.
Yeah, like this. It. I don't know why. It just worked. It just worked for some reason. Like he started off like, "Get this guy off my screen," and then it's like, you know what? I'm not. I don't want to change the channel right now. I'm okay.
The chant got him over.
Yeah. So then something that I did want to change the channel for was LFI comes out, which is Roosh and Sammy Guevara versus two local talent, and they beat their ass really fast. It's like, oh, they beat the shit out of them. And then we get Dralistico versus Eddie Kingston with Sammy Guevara on commentary was the worst commentary I've ever fucking heard. Like, I'm not even lying. Like he didn't know what to say for about 20 minutes, and that was the whole match. He had no fucking idea what the fuck was going on. And then like he's trying to say stuff, and then he's like botching lines. I'm like, dude, just say nothing. Just say nothing, dude. Just don't fucking say anything.
Basically. Like what the hell?
Yeah. So then Dralistico and Eddie are having a match, and it was a match,
Not a
and
good match,
Eddie
but a match.
won. Did you like this match?
I think not a good match, but a match.
It was a match. Eddie won, and then like they set up LFI and Hook versus Eddie at some point eventually, whenever that'll be.
Wait, LFI and Hook versus
No,
Eddie?
LFI against Eddie and Hook. That's what I meant to say.
Oh. Like I legit got fucked up.
And then something that fucked me up again, because MXM TV comes out, and they're about to get they're doing an open challenge, and I'm like, okay, it's gonna be some faces, right? No, it's the fucking Don Callis family. I was like, the fuck is going on here?
That was weird.
It was weird, and what was even weirder is that the Don Callis family were fucking faces. Everybody was cheering when they was beating the shit out of MXN. Dude, I, I was confused. I was so confused.
I don't understand it myself because I like MXN better. So
Like I was so confused. And this is where they gave us the big revelation of something that I love, but they just botched it to hell. Double Jeopardy. So the tag team match versus Brodito versus Okada and Takeshita is Double Jeopardy now. If Okada's team beats Brodito, they get a shot at the tag titles. But if somebody beats the other team, they get a shot at Okada's title. I was like,
so
oh,
Takesca's
mhm.
losing that match.
uh, yeah, that's what's gonna happen,
Yeah.
and that's gonna start the war, and they're gonna beef. I
Yep.
mean, it's a thing.
Like I don't
They have-
care.
I mean, I don't care because there's nothing here that is supposed to happen that makes me excited because everything that should happen has nothing to do with this match. Like Okada versus Takeshita is something I want to see, and it has nothing to do with this match because if Takeshita loses and then Okada goes, "I blame you," that sets up the match, but that still prolongs it because now Okada has to face either Bandito or Brody King. So
Yep.
now that prolongs it another month or two, and you're like, well, shit, we're right here and we can have this, but it's like, no, later on. And if they win, they have to face the tag team champions, which prolongs fucking Brodito losing the tag titles to somebody else another month again. And it's like, this this does nothing for anybody. Like
Either
the
way, it's
best
long
that
and
we
drawn
get
out.
out of
It
this,
doesn't work.
listen, the best we get out of this is a Bandito versus Okada match, and it's like, oh, okay, that's great, but the stories is just we have to wait for the payoff for the stories now.
Yeah.
Because even listen, even if he takes on Bandito Okada, that means that the tag titles won't be defended on that show. So now we're like I said, now we're stretching it out again. And it's like, what the fuck are we doing here?
It's
It
stupid.
is very irritating. And then we got fucking Outrunners and Dalton Castle. And they're talking about going for the titles and being a three man. And Dalton just gets sad. And Lexi's like, what's wrong? He's like, we have to stop this. And he's like, why? Because we us teaming up was so great. It did the next time we team up, we had to top that. And then we have to top that. And then we have to top that. There's no way we can keep topping that. And then he just goes to the shack and the Outrunners carry him out and he goes, you know what? I think we can do it. Like,
They top that.
dude, I was cracking the fuck up because it just went from okay, what? It is okay, this is funny. I love them together. This is the perfect combination.
I didn't at first, but I'm starting to.
Yes. So then we get Baby Hater and Queen Amanada. And they're in the back, and all of a sudden, here comes Toxic Madness beating the hell out of them and says, yeah, blood and guts. And it's like I'm still fucking confused on who the fucking teams are.
Yeah.
Like, and then by the end of this, it still gets no clearer. And it's like, well, what the hell is going on? It
No one
is just
knows.
it's just weird. So then we get Kevin Knight versus one of FTR because neither one of them is leaving the ring, and he's supposed to face one of them. So he goes after Cash, but then Dax attacks him. So now it's Dax versus Kevin Knight. And I was like, okay, I know how this is going to go, but I didn't know how this was going to go because Kevin Knight beat Dax.
That shocked me.
Yeah, that shocked me too. Because I actually thought like Dax was gonna beat Kevin Knight and then like they was gonna do a thing. But okay. This extends the feud. And then Willow tried to Willow bomb like Stokely, but Stokely kept holding on. And then FTR got him out of there. And Megan Bayne and Penelope came out and laid out Willow. So now I'm like more confused. I'm like, okay, are they in Blood and Guts? Or what's happening here?
It's gonna be a blood and guts battle royal. There you go. Fixed it.
Yeah. So then we get top flight security, and they're talking about, hey, we want the trios titles. And I'm like, oh, they're going against the ops. And then it was like the ROH trios titles. Oh, they're going against Shane Taylor Promotions. Wait, they're Ring of Honor people. What?
I guess they put it on TV.
I guess so. Then we had Chris Statlander and Tony Storm, and they were doing a promo. And I don't know why, but they both laid down in the ring and start cutting a promo talking about wrestling each other. And I was like, this is unique and this is very interesting. And I'm like, God damn it, I actually like this.
I don't know how they keep it so unique and whatever. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And they shook hands and they said that they're gonna fight. And then they got beat up by the Toxic Madness. And they said blood and guts again. And then Holly Cameron came out. And they set up a sixth woman for Tuesday, which is Harley Cameron, Chris Statlander, and Tony versus the Toxic Madness.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah. Then we had the Paragon and Orange Cassidy versus the Don Callis family. And the Paragon wins. And at the end of it, they say, Kyle and Kyle for the TNT title on Dynamite. Huh?
Okay.
He's like, that came out of nowhere. I was like, huh? How did we get here?
The world will never
It was
know.
very confusing. So, hey, that was that. And now we go over to WWE territory where Cody Rhodes comes out beginning of SmackDown and he starts talking. Paul Heyman interrupts with the Vision. Then out of nowhere, I lied to you not. This was really out of nowhere. Randy just popped up. I was like, what the fuck?
Where the fuck
So
did he come from? Because that kind of fucked me up.
I don't know. He just showed up. He just appeared. Like it was very weird. He just appeared. And
Okay.
Paul Heyman keeps putting the seeds of doubt between Randy and Cody. And he's like, yeah, Randy's going to turn on you. Randy's going to turn on you. Watch, Randy's going to turn on you. I know we got a match later tonight, but Randy wants that title. He's going to turn on you. You think that everything is sweet. He's going to turn on you. Okay. Then we
Which
had
means
Mello.
it's not gonna happen anytime soon.
Yeah. Then we had Mello. And Mello's in the back. And Mello bumps into Miz. And Miz is like, yo, what the fuck is up with last week? And Miz was like, Mello was like, nah, man, it's over. You keep fucking me over, I'm done with you. So the Miz was like, all right. And I saw Mello was dressed, and then Sammy came out. I was like, huh, I know exactly what was about to happen. I was like, all right, I see what's about to happen. So Sammy's out there, and then Mello, his music hits, and he just starts talking on the mic. And I was like, that was a death sentence. As soon as you start talking on the mic, I knew he was going to get killed.
Yep.
And Miz murdered the shit out of him, so he didn't make it to the match. But Aleister Black did.
I didn't
I was like,
expect that.
okay, I didn't either. So Aleister Black had this match with Sammy, which was great, and I just kept dreading the whole match. I'm like, this is a good match. Watch Priest interfere. This
Of
is a good
course.
match. Look, I kept saying that. I was like, watch Priest interfere. Watch him interfere. Watch him interfere. Dude, they just had a regular match. He didn't even interfere to after the match.
Yeah.
I was literally thinking the whole match. I'm like, this match is so good. It's gonna end with interference. It's gonna end with interference. And it was not interference. It just ended.
You're not wrong for thinking that way though, because he does do that.
Yep. So then we had the tall girls, which was Zolruca in the back, and they're trying to get a tag title match, and Chelsea Green and Alba Fire walk up. So Nick Aldis goes, you know what? You guys have a tag match tonight. So there you go. And I'm not gonna lie, like as soon as they said this match, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a throwaway match. This match isn't gonna matter. This match was really fucking good.
Yes.
This match was really fucking good to the point where I was like, there's no way that this match is as good. I kept thinking like, there's no way this match is that good. And Zaruka won, and then Lexi and Charlotte were in the back, and they basically said that they're gonna face Zaruka for the championships. When? I'm not sure, but they're gonna face him. So
Hopefully soon.
okay, I know it's soon, but I don't know when because they didn't specify.
Yeah.
Then we had Randy and Cody in the back, and they're talking, and Cody's like, "Listen, I know you're not gonna betray me, right?" Randy's like, "No, I got your back. As long as you got my back." He's like, "Yeah, I got your back." Boy, boy, are you sure about that? Then we had a Tiffy Steffi promo where they signed the contract, and it's official until Kiana James and Julia comes out, beats up Tiffy, and sets up a tag match, which I thought was going to be that night, but it's next week, which is very risky. It's very, very risky because next week is the pay per view, but you're going to have the tag match the night before, which is very risky.
Yeah.
So then we had Javon talking to Nick Aldis, and Nick Aldis was like, "Yeah, I know you got that TNA thing coming up, but when that thing is done, you know, you can come up to SmackDown." So the Garzas come up and start talking shit, and Phoenix was there. So it sets up a tag match with Javon and Phoenix versus the Garzas, which is a rematch, which a lot of people don't know.
Didn't think I wanted this match again, but yeah, it was good.
Oh, this match was really good. And it was at this point that I was like, yo, like SmackDown is really putting out a fucking banger show.
Hmm.
Like, there was a lot of really good shit going on in this show. I'm like, okay. So Javon and Phoenix get the win. Then we have the Jacob Fatu promo. And Jacob is talking about Drew McEntry. I'm gonna kick your ass and all of this stuff. And we was like, all right, cool. Then we had a solo promo. Once again, he's talking about his family tree. He's talking about Talatanga this time. And because he's talking about Talatanga, he said, yeah, you're part of the crew, but it feels like there's just one thing missing. And we all know what that one thing is.
Tamatanga. Yeah.
Yes. So then we get Damian Priest challenging Aleister Black to a last man standing, but Elton Prince walks up and he's in a wheelchair and he's talking about this toxic masculinity again. And Priest puts him back in a chair and rolls him down a hill into a wall.
He knew he could get up and not crash, right?
No, I don't think he knew because he just went straight into the wall for no reason.
Don't get any funny ideas with my wheelchair.
I'm not. I'm not. Then we have Street Profits promo. And they keep teasing this breakup. Then the fucking Wyatts come on the screen and they keep pressing this breakup. And Tez and Dawkins are looking at each other like they know it's coming. They don't know which one is gonna turn on which, but they both are just looking like, oh shit, like one of us is gonna turn. And then they have a tag title match next week against the Wyatts. I
Like, I don't know
uh
about you, but this is
mhm.
starting to feel like A Town Down Under.
No, like that's the problem because A Town Down Under would like fuck each other over because they were actively trying to fuck each other over. This is like we're trying to stay together, but everybody keeps wanting us to break up. And it's just like everybody wants us to break up, and that's not what we want to do. And now it's to the point where it's like we're gonna break up because we're tired of losing, but it's not because you guys are pushing us to do it.
Yeah.
But I swear, like next week is gonna happen. Like it's either they win the tag titles or it's gonna happen.
What if they win the tag team titles and break up?
Oh, I'm gonna be pissed. Like it's gonna be the worst WWE booking decision since the last worst WWE booking decision. And then we get the main event. It's Randy and Cody versus Braun and Braun. So the match is happening, and Seth comes out, distraction, and Randy is getting his ass beat. Cody is nowhere to be found. And yeah, he said, "Don't leave me," and Cody left him. So Cody comes back in the ring, and Seth and the Vision are walking away, and they're walking away, and Seth keeps looking back. Paul's like, "Don't do it. It's a bad idea." Randy keeps looking. I mean, Seth keeps looking back. He's like, "Don't do it. It's a bad idea." And the son of a bitch goes back in the ring and gets hit with the fucking crossroads and laid out. And Paul was like, "I told him it was a bad idea."
That's why he's the fucking oracle. You listen to him.
Yeah, because like he was on point. Like he said, "Don't do it." What did he do? He did it and fucked up.
Yep.
That's that is crazy.
That's his dumbass fault.
Hmm. And there's not a lot of news going on. There's not a lot of stuff that's happening because we covered mostly everything. There's not shit going on. Like, I mean, yeah, you got any news for the show?
No news whatsoever. No.
Yeah, because like nothing else, nothing happened within like 2 days. It was monumental, like usual. It's just nothing. Like,
Yeah. We pretty much covered everything.
yeah, like Bronson Reed re-signed for longer. Like, so he's here for a while. Obafemi's not coming up to the main roster, quote unquote, for a while. Like no drama, like nothing really happened.
Yeah. Everything's chill.
Yeah, so any last words on this nothing happening good wrestling podcast?
Always listen to the oracle. When he says don't do it, don't do it.